Hello, I am Dan Stapleton.
And I'm Michael Raparez, and this is Secret Ponchos.
And you have reviewed Secret Ponchos.
I have.
What is the secret to Secret Ponchos?
The secret is that there's a lot more complexity to it than at first, than what you see here. It's a top-down twin-stick shooter. You can kind of see, I'm looking around, trying to aim. I've got a range indicator here. What they don't tell you going in is that each character actually has a bunch of different moves they can do. For example, I'm playing as Kid Red here, who's a very popular low difficulty character. And as you can see, I'm able to unload pretty quickly on other players. I have a relatively high ammo stock, but I can also switch to an attack. Oops, and I shouldn't shoot my teammates, but I can. Yeah, stun players with 2 shots, or I can just unload on them. I also have a stick of dynamite that I can throw around. And every character sort of has these secondary and tertiary attacks that takes a while to discover because there's no tutorial. It just sort of throws you in on the deep end and lets you fend for yourself and try to discover each character's strengths and weaknesses and how to fight against certain characters, how to best use your own.
And it's multiplayer only. There's no single-player campaign to teach you how to do anything. There's no anything.
No practice mode. No anything.
Much like the Wild West.
Yep. Very boring. Or not very boring. Not very bare bones. That's what I was trying to say. But
no, it's definitely not boring.
No, it's hard to concentrate while I'm getting shot to pieces here.
Yeah, showing off multiplayer games like this is always rough. You always get your butt kicked.
Yeah.
You're trying to explain it while playing it. It's tough.
It's a little tricky, but yeah, here we've got I can kind of cook this stick of dynamite and throw it at my own teammates because I'm an idiot apparently.
Yeah.
But yeah, this guy over here, this is the deserter. He's got this, I think it's a buffalo gun, but it can either shoot in a short spread, or he can line it up for a long-range sniper attack. And playing as him, that took me a while to figure out. It wasn't until I actually thought to look in the options menu at what the control layout was that I saw each character has a tertiary attack as well as a secondary one, and it's not always clear how to trigger those.
And there are 5 characters, so it's not like a MOBA where there are 100 different characters.
Right, that's true. There are exactly 5. Each one takes a little while to learn. And once you've mastered them all, you kind of just have these 5 characters, 4 maps, and 3 game modes, and you play them over and over again. I should mention matchmaking's a little bit wonky. It takes a while to really find a match. Sometimes it can bug out. And even when you do get into a match, they're usually over pretty quickly.
This one's actually gone on a lot longer than the last one.
This one is going on for a while. You can kind of see under the timer at the top, there's a kill counter. And this is a domination match. First team to get 5 kills ahead of the other team wins. Mm-hmm. But the last match we played off camera, I was with a team that was really badly mismatched, so we got killed really fast.
Yeah, it was like a 30-second game.
Yeah.
But this one's going on for a while. It's pretty good, contentious round.
Yep.
Oh, or it was.
Oh, I just got killed.
But I guess one of the issues you're having with it is it's a little bit buggy in that particularly that the matchmaking takes a while. So you can spend longer waiting for a match than you actually spend playing a match. Mm-hmm. And that's not a result of a lack of players, because I guess this is free on PS Plus this month, so there's lots of players.
And it's the player base has been growing steadily day by day. So sometimes you'll jump in and the match will fill out instantly. Sometimes you'll jump in and it takes a minute. And then it just counts down and says launching, and then it takes a while. People start to leave, or it's just clearly not going to launch anything, which is disappointing.
But they've patched it a couple times. That might be getting better.
Have. And so I haven't seen certain bugs recur. It's only been one time that I shot myself every time I fired a shot. Just realizing, wait, where are all these shots coming from? Why am I dying so quickly? He's like, oh, because I'm just holding down the trigger and
shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah, literally shooting myself in the foot. Yes.
But so with the game modes, do you think that's enough kind of life to this game to keep it going for at least a while?
For at least a while, maybe a week or 2 for dedicated players. Mm-hmm. I think we can look at the game modes here. There's ranked modes, private matches, local play. You can play with one other person, split screen. There's rookie matches, which are great for learning because you're kind of thrown in with a bunch of other players who are as clueless as you.
Right.
And So if you want to feel out a new character, that's the way to go. But most stuff happens in the ranked matches. And you get death matches, domination, and free-for-all. Free-for-all is really chaotic. Deathmatch is exactly like domination, except everybody just gets one life.
Right. So it's not. There are no goals other than just shoot guys, huh?
Pretty much. Yeah, that's it. Just shoot guys and learn how to shoot guys more gooder.
Right.
You know. And you learning how to work with teammates, learning how to work against certain characters. There's complexity there, but it only gets you so far.
Right. But you're saying that each individual character, like this is Kid Red, but there's also 4 other characters, but each one progresses individually.
Yes.
But do they unlock new abilities, or is it just stat increases?
It's stat increases. Like you get
That's
better
all boring.
health, better damage, stuff like that. So it's a little basic that way.
Mm-hmm.
But it is kind of neat that you pick a character and you get to name it. That becomes your character. You're leveling it up, and you kind of have to take it through match after match and grow your bounty, which is exactly like experience points, except that it can be taken away if you're not careful.
But I guess one downside is that you're playing against another Kid Red here, but the only way you have to differentiate yourself visually is by buying paid-for skins.
Yeah, there's one paid-for skin for each character on PS4. They're $3 each, which is ridiculous.
Right.
But
who won?
I think we both died.
Other?
Oh, but he took the run. I guess he killed me first. So yeah, this is a one-on-one deathmatch. I kind of like these because they feel more like a showdown, like the classic Old West here, insofar as you can get classic Old West feeling from running around shooting at an opponent in twin-stick shooter anyway.
And it's pretty enough.
It is pretty. It's I think it's really well executed. The characters have a lot of personality, even though there's no story to support it. Oh, and I'm dead.
Yeah, you got blowed up.
Yeah, these were a lot easier to win in the first couple days when people didn't really know what they were doing.
Yeah, that's what I like to say is like a single-player game, the first time you play it is the best. With multiplayer games, the first time you play it is the worst, because nobody has any idea what they're doing, or you have no idea what you're doing, and you're just getting your butt kicked, and you have to stick with it.
I think it's generally the best when I know what I'm doing and other people don't know what they're doing. And I can feel like I'm good at. See, I just lost some of my bounty because I lost. So
yeah,
I'm set back. The next level will be at $10,000.
But you're saying that like every time you go into one of these duels, or I guess it's for most multiplayer matches, you're actually wagering money, or aka experience.
And you can see the 5 outlaws here just to show them off. That's the deserter. He's a big guy. He has a spread gun. The killer. He's kind of the all-around character, but he's actually fairly slow and takes a precise hand to really use effectively.
I hear he's good at killing.
Yeah, that's the Matador. She looks awesome, but she takes really experienced players to use effectively.
More
she
of a
has
finesse class.
Yeah, she has like 2 darts that are really hard to aim, and then she has a sword up close. This guy, Phantom Poncho, is probably the most popular character next to Kid Red. He's got a whip that can stun other players, and then he guns them down with his shotgun. So yeah, there's some diversity here.
So you're giving this game a 7.0.
I am. It has problems. I think there's a lot of promise here. I really hope that they build on this and create something much bigger with it. For now, it's a good start. And yeah, I like what they've done.
They could use some more modes, some more characters,
some fewer bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, let's finish this with a free-for-all.
That's everybody against every. Whereas deathmatch is a deathmatch, and this is a team deathmatch, a 4-on-4. This is just going to be a free-for-all 8-player shoot 'em out.
And conversely, I think free-for-all is the easiest place to learn because nobody's depending on you. Number one, so you don't have to worry about dragging anyone else's score down, and you can kind of just get lost in the shuffle. You can stand in the background while everybody else fights somewhere else and just sort of test out your abilities. And yeah, we're waiting for one more person. That's another thing. It doesn't launch until the roster is completely full.
Yeah.
At least it's not supposed to. It has a couple times, but
wait for it. Wait.
We know there are other players out there.
Yep, we can hear them.
Yep.
Wait for it.
Come on.
Yeah, that's kind of a good way to demonstrate your issue with the matchmaking.
It takes a while. It can't. Sometimes it's. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Hopefully that guy with terrible ping won't screw everything up.
Yeah. Let's see. 5, 4. 3.
Hopefully he's not the host.
Biting my nails in anticipation to see if it launches.
Well, the actual populating of the player list wasn't too bad there.
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we lost one. Somebody got impatient.
Oh.
And it's going to launch with 7 now, which is...
That's fine.
Yeah, sure.
7 players, lots to shoot.
Fine. Yeah.
But yeah, you got 3 of them are all Kid Red. So when you say is low difficulty, does that just mean?
Well, I mean the characters when you first pick your character, they each come with a difficulty rating, and his is the lowest.
But what does that actually mean, though?
I think it means he's in my experience he's faster, he's more resilient than the other characters. He has a higher rate of fire. You don't have to be as precise with him. You can just kind of aim and hold down the button, and most of your shots are going to hit. That's another thing. You have to reload manually, which can be a little challenging because there's no real indicator other than the clicking of your guns that you're dry. So, like right there you saw I was trying to shoot at that guy with empty guns. And yeah, and if you don't remember to reload constantly, it's you're going to get caught with your pants down. Let's see if I can get this guy.
But I take it like the higher difficulty guys require more precision, but they're more powerful if used correctly.
Yeah, I think so. Like I said, I haven't been able to use them very well, but some of the top players on the leaderboards have like those really difficult to use characters. So it's clearly rewarding if you know what you're doing.
All right. Well, Michael, let's go out on a high note here.
All right.
Kill some people.
All right. Let's throw a stick of dynamite and miss.
All right.
So much for that high note.
Well, there's still time. You can still do this.
Oh. Normally I'm much better than this. It's just hard to talk and play this at the same time.
Sure you are. Sure you are.
Yeah. No. I'm good at games. I promise.
All right. Well, for more on secret ponchos and secret clothing in general, stick with IGN.